This timetable is for every single student out there. Listen to me very, very, very carefully. Most practical to 40 days timetable for NEET 2026. Okay. When I say for all the students, it means a student who is enrolled in a batch, a student who is studying in online, a student who is studying in offline. Okay. Whatever the things you are doing, this timetable is for all the students. Okay. This is for every single category. So listen to me very, very, very carefully and do smash the like button and share it with your friends, because if you follow this for the next 240 days, because we have only 8 months left. Okay. If you follow this, definitely you are going to land into your medical college. That is for sure. So my dear friends, because a lot of students were asking me, sir, please give us the timetable which we can follow for the next 240 days so that we can prepare accordingly, so that we can go with that particular plan. Now, my dear friends, listen to me very carefully. I will be to the point. We have got 240 days left for your NEET 2026. Take a look properly. Okay. And we have a proper timetable if you are an online student. If you are an offline student, this particular timetable you can follow, and I'll be telling you how you are supposed to do that in this particular video. Make sure you smash the like button. Now, guys, how much you are supposed to study every single day? I would say 13 hours of study. We say this has to be your daily schedule. Okay. And the study must be target based. Like, it is not like you are going in a random way. No, you should make the target before studying the day. Okay. Like, I'll have to finish this chapter. I have to finish this topic, this topic, this topic in this chapter. Okay. So that is what we call the target based study, because target based study has the maximum and effective results. This has been seen. Okay. Next, my dear friends, what has to be your daily schedule when it comes to the lectures or classes? Now, my dear friends, there are maximum number of students are enrolled in the batches. If you are enrolled in the batch, you have to go with the lectures, you have to go with the classes. And NCERT reading, extremely mandatory. Plus, I would say revision over here, revision over here. And we say NCERT reading, extremely mandatory. Okay, when it comes to your biology and chemistry. Then we say question solving. This is also included over here. Means these are the things you are supposed to do every single day. NCERT questions, previous year questions, and module. Whatever the coaching you are in, you can follow the module of that particular coaching. Okay. And then backlogs. If you have the backlogs, then you are supposed to go with that. If not, you can utilize this backlog time in your revisions and question practice. You can do that. Then, my dear friends, let's move on to the next one. Let's break this down. 24 hours. We say, first of all, you have to go for this. Okay. Sleep, you'll have to go for 7 hours, maximum 7 hours, not more than that. Okay. And not less than that. And then we say 4 hours of travel, food and rest. Like, if there is a student who is going to the college, okay, droppers, okay. If there is a student, he has to travel to the offline or something like that. So whatever it may be, you can basically utilize, you can go for, you have to basically cover this in 4 hours. Food, rest plus travel. And then 13 hours, you are supposed to go for the study. 13 hours must be the study. Now, my dear friends, because a lot of times I have seen the comments, sir, please make the timetable for the offline students also, somewhere saying for this, for that. So that's why I made it for all the students. 13 hours of schedule. So it is phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, and phase 4. Phase 1 means you have to complete your classes, 6 hours. It completely depends upon you, whether you take the classes in the morning, you take classes in the evening. Completed means you have to utilize 6 hours in your classes or lectures. Okay. And then, my dear friends, we say phase 2. You have to take your 2.5 hours for what? NCERT reading for your biology and your organic chemistry. Okay. And inorganic. And then we say phase 3, my dear friends, 2.5 hours for the question practice. Keep that thing in your mind. This has to be also done. And then phase 4, 2 hours for backlogs. If you have, if you do not have, you can use this time in we say revisions and we say in question practice that you can do over here. Okay. Now, my dear friends, next you have after this, when it comes to the daily routine. So every single day from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m., you are supposed to go for this. Okay. Now, sir, I start my classes from in the evening, not in the morning. You can this you can change according to your schedule. Okay. Then from 3 p.m. to 5:30 p.m., 2.5 hours, this has to be the phase 2. And this, because maximum number of students have this particular daily routine, that's why I have made it according to those. You can change it, it completely depends upon you. Then from 6 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. you can go for the phase 3, that is 2.5 hours. And then from 9:30 to 11:30 you can go for the phase 4, that is backlogs. And here you can separate it like 1 hour for the backlogs, 1 hour for the revision, or 30 minutes for the revision. It completely depends upon you, because when you have to do the day's revision, it will not take much time. 1 hour is more than sufficient maximum, and in 1 hour you can basically go for this. Okay. And then, like, if there is a student, he is saying, sir, in phase 3, which is question practice, I want to increase my time, you can utilize 3 hours, and you can NCRT reading you can do for 1 hour, 2 hour. It completely depends upon you. Then utilize that time over here. Okay, if you have more backlogs, then utilize that time over here. You can change it. You can keep on shifting this according to your own schedule, according to your own requirements. Okay. Okay. And then on Sundays, you guys are supposed to go for the test. On Sundays, you guys are supposed to go for the test. Okay. Because every single day, and most importantly, do the analysis of the tests also. When you give the test, let's suppose you couldn't solve this particular pattern of questions. You couldn't solve that question. So why did you lag over there, lag over here? That you guys need to analyze, and that you need to figure out. And then accordingly, you have to work on that. Okay. So make sure, my dear friends, you share it with your friends and you smash the like button, and you basically follow this particular timetable. This is definitely going to help you to increase your productivity. That is for sure. So take care and bye-bye. Thank you so much. See you guys very soon.